Okay, frankly, I'm a little nervous to bring this topic to light. This feels like I might be stepping in tenuous waters, especially considering that we're in an election cycle, but hear me out, hear me out. This is not a political statement in any way, shape, or form, truly. Here we go. So I was listening to a podcast the other day that deals with money. It's a money-based podcast, and they used a term that I had heard, but not really in a long time, and didn't really think much about. They were comparing capitalism. I know, here we go. Bear with me. They were comparing capitalism to steady state economies. And they were comparing the way that our economy works as one that is consistently aiming for growth, aiming for more, aiming for selling people on buying more, doing more, so that the economy continues to grow, very much a free market capitalistic society, compared to what they use the phrase of steady state economy, one that is focused on sustainability, instability, and not necessarily on infinite growth. Um, they went on this whole discussion about the actual economy and how things show up, et cetera. That has nothing to do with this conversation. Because, of course, where my brain went was thinking about myself and how I show up in my business and in the rest of my life, and the comments and concerns that I hear from my clients and my partners around this. I think about how a lot of us have a capitalistic free market mentality around our businesses, that we should always be growing. We should always be going up and to the right when you think about it visually on a graph. We should always be wanting more. And if we ever have a steady or stable year, or God forbid, a year that goes down in any way that's measurable, that we failed, right? And it got me thinking about what would it look like if instead I focused on business and business growth and development from a steady state economy mindset, one that emphasized stability, joy, happiness, time spent outside of work, one that was focused on investing what I already have, investing in what I already have, rather than attempting to constantly get more. And I wondered what mindset might come out of that. There's honestly lots of conversations that I have with clients where they look up and they say, why am I still doing this? This doesn't feel good. This isn't getting me what I want anymore. I already have the things that I want, and now I'm just growing because I'm supposed to. I've had several clients over the last year, year and a half who have looked up and said, I don't want this big, monstrous, ever growing thing. I want something that fits with my life and my goals. And so what I'm proposing here is, what if we thought about our business goals going into 2025 specifically, but in general, as steady state economy goals and not free market capitalistic goals? Instead, if we looked at, how do I define enough? How do I know that I've made it? And what do I do to ensure that I can continue to live the life that I'm living currently sustainably and have stability, rather than consistently living on the hamster wheel and trying to find more and more and more? So take a moment and look at the handout that I've got attached to this that asks some internally stirring questions about what is enough, and how do I know if I have it, and how do I shift my mindset from consumeristic, more, and more to one of, what do I have that's incredible and amazing, and how can I invest more into that?